ABC News brings you this breaking story. 22 years after the shooting of Tupac Shakur in Las Vegas, a witness has come forward with some compelling evidence of a cover-up. A witness testimony has been released by Mr. Michael Nice, the nephew of one Mr. Donald Nice, who had close ties with the late Howard Marks, the former international dope smuggler, former agent of the British intelligence, and possibly CIA agent. In 1996, Michael Nice was instructed to provide a set of false documents to a man by the name of Kenny. Kenny was close friends with Shock G, who was the person that in the late 80s introduced Tupac to the stage with Digital Underground. A team of investigators has confirmed legitimacy in Mr. Michael Nice's testimony. They have uncovered that Howard Marks was transporting and supplying cannabis, utilizing music equipment to hide the drugs whilst in transport to the USA. After many years, Mr. Michael Nice has come to realize that the false documents were used to help Tupac escape the country. A few years after Howard Marks helped secure the documents needed, Michael Nice was requested to take a Tupac look-alike to Cuba in 2002. This was a secret operation sanctioned by Fidel Castro to assist with Tupac fleeing Cuba without detection, as there were still world agencies trying to track his location. Reports came in that Fidel Castro was in ill health at the time and told the Shakurs he can no longer guarantee their safety anymore within Cuba. Michael Nice's testimony is groundbreaking news and confirms that Tupac Shakur faked his death in 1996 and was residing in Cuba until 2002. Further research into Howard Marks shows us evidence of a connection to the Black Panthers. Mark recalls in his book that he was very good friends with the Black Panther and political prisoner Veronza Bowers Jr., who he met while serving a 7-year prison sentence. Reports have confirmed that Veronza Bowers Jr., like other Black Panther members, was framed by COINTELPRO and is serving a 30-year prison sentence. Bowers has been denied parole and may never be released. Bowers also has strong ties with Afeni Shakur and Geronimo Pratt, which further confirms an inside job. Investigators at Iceni believe that Tupac's godfather, Geronimo Pratt, was introduced to Howard Marks through Veronza Bowers Jr., who helped mastermind Tupac's escape once the CIA had put a hit out on Tupac's life. Geronimo Pratt obtained inside information from Marks' connections with Secret Service members that could keep Tupac safe and help him flee the country. Tupac's auntie, Assata Shakur, reached out to Fidel Castro, who agreed to protect Tupac from the CIA, which earned Assata the #1 woman spot on the FBI Most Wanted list. When Geronimo Pratt was released from prison in 1997, he moved to Africa to set up a Black Panther community, where he built a village to house and protect Tupac. Afeni Shakur sent family members to Africa to help build an underground tunnel network and an army to help with protection. Tupac fled Cuba to Africa in 2002 due to Fidel Castro's ill health and inability to protect him further. Once the plan had been executed successfully and Tupac was living free in Africa, the CIA, who had already spent too much time trying to locate Tupac, felt that he would no longer return to the US, so was no longer considered a threat. Tupac continues to release clues and information letting the fans know he is still alive and lets his enemies know that he has won the war.